Hey guys, it's Tarkin coming at you with another game of Hollow Knight Silksong. I continue to be enamored with this game. I continue to not be super good at it. That's okay. You can have a good time at a game while not being very good. Today we're going to try to climb up, this away. We sort of got somewhere with there earlier. I don't know, we didn't go all the way up on account of dying, but I think we knocked down something where we can get up in the air. No, that's wrong. This is where we fall down to. Maybe we got to go all the way back over to the left and do it. That seems likely enough. Alright, I gotta be able to get up here, right? I just do. Do I? Yeah, and then it won't matter? And then it won't matter? Maybe it'll matter. Whatever. We'll go this way. We'll be reasonable. Alright, and here we just need to go up somehow. This how? Alright, because that's this dude. The knight who fights for honor. Anyway, good luck to him with that, right? Oh no. They're very vulnerable when they throw the spear. Trident. I think it's 3. It looks sort of like 3. Maybe it's a 5. A quintant. Do you call a 4-panel one a quadrant? We should have went in here. There was a little sign. Who knows what it means? Oh, it meant you can activate the elevator here. Well, that's good news. Well, there we go. Good news. If I would have just turned right that earlier time I'd been up here, we wouldn't have had to do that. But hey, why rob myself of the fun of climbing up again after all? Don't know why we did that. Alright, and then to the left was this whole thing, and we elected to go to the other side. Even though there is a perfectly good spool of thread up here. Alright, so we're gonna want to deal with this guy. Oh, well, not like that. Man, I wish Well, I guess we can pogo on the spikes, so at least we learned that. You know, you'd think having played Hollow Knight before, I would have known that, but... Because you're probably supposed to go around, but I bet we can make it work. Oh, well, we didn't go to the bench there at halfway home. Well, that's alright. It will not take too long. I mean, it would have been better to remember, but it is fine. One more time with feeling. Alright, and then we need to go to the right, because that is the way. Will he remark about? No, he will not. It says, among the few gifts of my birth, I find the rare need for sustenance. Ah, well. A bug who never needs to eat. Alright, let's try this again. We'll try to go what I think is the way they want me to go first. Wow, almost. I mean, not like overall, you know, just like through that one particular thing. Obviously, I'm gonna do whatever I want. Oh, we want to go right here anyway. Whoopsie daisy. Or left. We want to go left here, right? The hitboxes on those platforms are excellent. A lot of those enemies are probably really hard to kill, but, you know, not if you take precautions. Oh boy, beads, these are worthless. Not really, they're very nice. Oh, okay. You always go right when choosing arbitrarily. Right, it's always right. You say, you know, I wish I could be so consistent. I like to turn left, but then I also like to say I can't turn left. I'm not an ambi-turner. Pondering on the mysteries of life, but why male models and others like that? Also, good afternoon, good evening rather. It is after all evening. All right, so this is a place. It sure is creaky. Oh. Oh, poor little guy. All of that to rescue a flea, and by that I mean I would do it over 1,000 times to rescue that flea. What a cute little guy, what a good fellow. I'm not trying to sound bitter about me being a big hero. Whoops. I'm like, I want to go up again, because then we can go further? Yeah. Because this route is the one, you know, you could... like, no, you would still have gotten to the elevator, right? I do fondly remember, like, the only D&D, like, group I was ever a part of, like, I played, you know, like, a Beastmaster Ranger, because of course I did. And, we were somewhere, and, like, they're like, oh, which way do we want to turn? And I'm like, well, you know, we could, you could just turn right or left and keep going that way the whole time. And they're like, what? I'm like, well, you see, like, that way you wouldn't ever backtrack. And my friends, like, in real life were like, what do you mean? And I was like, do you not know how to do, like, a maze? But, you know, it's not nice to ask people those questions. Hey, we broke the thing and we get Silk Eater. Oh! Well, that is nice. Grub that lives within and feeds upon for them's lingering silk. Born with this ability, silk sense for great difference. So you can get this to get your cocoon from super far away. And that's good, you know, being able to summon it, that'll be nice. We'll have to save it forever, because it'll never be worth it. We'll have to save it. Let's play Baldur's Gate. You play Beastmaster Ranger from Goodreads. Nice. I played a few characters, like, with other people and stuff, but my character that I always play was a level 1 bard, and then every other level into Beastmaster Ranger. And, you know, I would just be, like, lyring it up and, like, trying to be agreeable, acting in no way at all like my real-life persona. Usually playing a halfling. I just really liked all the bard, all the choices that you could have in dialogue and such. All right, so I'm trying to, like, go around the top. Is that a thing we could do? Yeah, because we didn't even go this way yet. I played a fungal druid, like, one time, but then that party fell apart. It was, like, the same people I played with pretty often, but, They aren't, like, really story-oriented people. Which, you know, it would be more fun for me to play with story-oriented people. But, like, one of my friends who we had played a few Baldur's Gate campaigns, and he was constantly, like, asking me, like, whether or not we liked the people we were running into, what to do, and if I ever made the mistake of being like, no, we hate this lady, before I knew it, he was just, like, turning into an owlbear and punching him. Jumps him. It's like, you know, I loved my bear, but my bear could immediately be resummoned, and so, like, how good is that? Very good. Oh no! You must go home. Oh, this is a flea, but one who speaks, not just one who goes home. Okay. Oh, what a turn for Deercrat to be strung up in such a dank little cave. Cursed threads stretched throughout this land, set to ensnare the unwary. You seem no worse for it now, at least. That metal carriage, it is yours, I assume. Oh, yes, I'm setting out to join the nearest flea caravan, aren't I? Safety in numbers, yes. I've had more than enough of venturing alone. And you? I trust I will see you there? My carriage hides a special secret I'll gladly share with you when next we meet. Haha. Alright, cool. A special secret from the carriage since we got him out. Excellent. You continue your 3K run. You crashed this last time. You've run away with the game. Nice. Yeah, I've been doing some brainstorming about mine. It's like because the initial plan, right? We were gonna move Pong Tong up north, and then we would have like all of them to deal with this song up there, the newly christened Song Dynasty. Hopefully not too long for the world, but I was thinking maybe because like Wu is a much more like dramatic threat, but maybe like it would be a little annoying for them to get to me. I don't know, like I don't know how far they want to march, you know, that kind of stuff. But I feel like we definitely want like a second army in the south at the least. And I was just trying to think of like what would be sensible, because it would also be sensible for this to be the time, like now that he's the emperor and all, you know, to break up the band, you know, to let the brothers do their thing, or at the very least to spin off probably Guan Yu and do something with him in his own right, and then, you know, probably move Liu Bei's retinue over to the Emperor's Guard thing or whatever, and then maybe just like give Zhang Fei an army in the north, and then send Liu Bei and Guan Yu to the south to deal with Wu and meet up with the Empress, and then like jam a strategist into their army, because that could be nice. Because there's already like, because Zhuge Liang's in the north and Zhao Yun, and both of their armies are like pretty stacked. And if we move, you know, the big army down, and then we'll have like Guan Yu as a great duelist, because it would be kind of nice to have Zhao Yun down too, but like I don't know. Strategist, we have Zhu Shu and Zhuge Liang and the Empress. Oh, Sinner's Road, a new area. Well, that is interesting. And Pong Tong. So those are those four, and I think I might have like one more, and maybe like another one that we just haven't even put into the field. Oh, the ones that aren't in armies already. Yeah. I don't know their names. I think we got like one or two in the Alright, well, it looks like we can't do anything about that. Alright, here's what they're like. Oh, no, no! No, no, no! Yeah, I definitely have at least one. I think I have two. Alright, so if we walk into this cage, we can find this item. Man, they really do a great job of nailing this, like, devious hunter sort of thing here. Oh, that's right, I moved. No, they got me. Oh, they got me. But I don't actually know if the Empress has night battle, and if she doesn't, then we need to get somebody down there with it, because from my limited experience with it, it seems like if you just get night battle on somebody and then they're defending, as long as they don't have a treb, you can basically hold out your city however long you need, is what it feels like. I mean, I guess you would have you would eventually be taking attrition from the battles, but like, you know, if you just knock an army or two off, no, let go. Man, they take a lot of hits. Alright, we're just gonna run in and grab it. And then run out! Ha! They didn't see a thing. Is this like what happens to the sinners? Because they're sort of wearing shawls, but they are maddened, ravening. Because like that's what we did with Zhuge Liang in the north for a couple turns, right? We just like knocked off the forces of the. They weren't Song yet, I don't think. I think it happened like a couple turns after that. But yeah, but of Yuan Shao's forces, because he just like popped an army, you know, and then walked back, you know, popped an army, and because they have to wait just a turn, it really really helped out. Hey, and we get a bench. Oh, a guy. Well, we don't have a key, buddy. And after all of that. Alright, so it says there's a bench, but where? That sign says it's up. Oh, man. Okay, we need to hit that wall. There we go. A cage with a simple lock. The Green Prince. Leave me be, traveler. Better I accept this kingdom's cruelty than rage helpless against it. To waste in a cell forgotten. 'Tis no worse a fate than the haunting that binds Fartham's many fragile minds. As you wish, prisoner. I love her so much. What a hardcore person. She's like, don't talk to me, I deserve this. Hornet's like, alright, bet, later. Oh no! Alright, we have developed an illness. I don't know how to get out of here. It won't let us grip on the wall. Alright, there we go. Alright, so you don't want to go down there. That's bad. That's new. Apparently, the land is poisoning us. Oh, no. Alright, well. Oh, wow, we're not gonna live through this. Exactly, you don't have to try hard to kick me out of this party. Oh, don't be here? Alright, bye. Oh, we should sit down, because some of the map will have to fill in, but it doesn't do that after a death. It only escraveers it after. Oh, never mind, because that is a whole different zone, and we don't have a map to it. Well. Should have found the bench. It doesn't take too long to get back. Unless I fall down. They're so creepy. It's like, how are you gonna make something remind you of a dog but not be nice? What kind of accomplishment is that? Ah! Wow, I gotta quit that. Hey, hit and then bounce backward. And you'd think after the first or third time of dying to it, I would have adapted. You'd be wrong. I don't know why you would have thought that, but you'd be wrong. That guy was totally unprepared to deal with my Wu-Tang sword style. Wow, no, not again! It's dirty down here. You know, to their credits, the rats don't get, like, better at ratting. Or the bug-like. I mean, they're not rats. If they were rats, they would be just gigantic, right? We're bugs here. It sounds like he's saying, gentlemen! Oh, wow, okay. So you can do that to get rid of the thing. It stops you from being able to heal off of the bind. Well, that... So it's like a poison, but slightly different. No, no, no! Alright. Oh, so close. Oh, I just needed one more hit to be able to heal. Alas. Hard knock life. Alright, one more time with feeling. Could have gone better. Sure wish I had a map for it. Indeed. Indeed. I didn't even think about how well bugs would scan in the meter of the song. Yeah. That's good stuff. Ha. Get wrecked. There's no greater happiness in a video game than knocking an opponent into an environmental obstacle that previously has hurt you. Not like, oh, they ran into the log trap because I noticed the log trap, but like, no, that spike hit me earlier and now it hit them. It really is a spike, you know, it's not just to pick on me. It's to pick on anyone who passes by. Ha! Got him again. Clean. Ah, buongiorno, bonsoir. Cruel and Bingen. Krull and Bingen. Oi, why you coming here all treading muck, with that nasty-looking poker by your side, eh? Yeah, why you coming in here? We ain't done nothing wrong. We ain't all twisted like them roach keepers. She's come to kill us, Bingen. It's the bloomin' in for us, old mate. Ha ha. I mean you no harm, good bugs. I cut down only those who bar my path. That's so. Well, them keepers outside ain't inclined to let strangers pass by, so you'll be making good use of your poker there, missy. The roaches outside. Why are they kept in pens? They seem a dangerous creature to cage or tame. Oh, they're roaches. Us Morbugs gotta eat, don't we? They're wild fast breeders, the muck roaches. Hard shells and tough meat. If you can even crack them open, but options ain't plentiful, so we ain't choosy. Ain't so bad to eat once you're used to it. The guts is the best bit, but them's choice cut, and we ain't had it for ages now. Life's tough, alright. Been here wasting away before us, poor wretch. Tugs at your emotions, eh, missy? How about you put that poker to good use? Go poach some of them roaches and get us some tasty guts. There'd be fair trade waiting for you. Yeah, lots of accents. Har, I reckon you don't know how much trouble you've promised yourself just now, missy. Oh well, best you get to it. Muck roaches are everywhere along these old roads. Just find a few and pluck their guts out. Easy as sin. It's like Dick Van Dyke in Mary Poppins, where they were like, "Can you do a British accent?" And he said, "I can do an accent." And they said, "Okay, good." And I think there are probably like generations of people who think they have a British accent because they have a great Dick Van Dyke in Mary Poppins impression. And, you know, like, it might have done irreparable, just outlandish harm to the, Chakra! Child and Nildo. These are sail roads ill-fitted for warriors such as ourselves. I got distracted by finding a map! There's fair combat here against the roach beasts and their keepers, but the air is sickly and the water writhes with parasites. It's true. This environment is harsh indeed, though life seems to adapt itself to many hardships. Do you believe your master traveled these roads? I had thought not at first, but upon closer search I found the fragments of a trail winding through these fetid ruins. Perhaps she saw something here that I did not. Her senses are often keen where mine are clouded. Sinner's Road map. And we buy our little bench. Like, did I interrupt it by hitting the bell? Does it not work? But I paid! Okay, do you see how crass and frail that Citadel's machines? This one groans in pain at its very existence. Its mechanism is likely jammed. If the gears were unstuck, its clamorous complaints with its seats, it could become useless rest. Place rest or no. I desire only for the noise to stop. Alright, so not only do I have to pay for it, but it doesn't work. So I can't sit down and see the map. Is it right here? That was certainly a route. So there, you pogo off the side, run into the thing. Could have pogoed. And now I can't heal because we got the old poison. I did it! Hooray! You either, when you have a full thing of silk enough to heal, you bind what would normally heal you, the 3 masks, and then you break that. And that's how you do it. So it costs you 3 hearts or resting. So yeah, it's pretty harsh. Alright, so Sinner's Road. And that's this area here, and then we got some stuff there, and then, yeah, it goes further up into a huge room. Cool. Got him. That's right, but we did break open the thing just before we perished. So good job us. Like, so that one doesn't poison us. And neither does that one. Okay. But... This shouldn't give me pause. Maybe there's a reason. I just don't get it. I don't... It's not parsimonious, right? It's two doors that... I mean, like, what? I should just not be hung up on it. I just am surprised that they both are doors that serve the same function. You don't see a lot of that on Hollow Knight, where you can, like, hit a thing to open a switch and walk through a door and do it again, you know, on the other side. I thought it was going to be, like, two different sides to this big, long room, and it's just like, oh, no, this door opens here, you see. And the door to the left, well, it opens on the left. But, you know. Ah. Because it's like you get poisoned one time and then you might as well never be able to heal again. I'm gonna destroy him. Nope, they made this platform too thick to hit him underneath. That's clever. But not like on this side, right? Yeah? Oh, that's why he won't go there. Wow, I gotta quit rocking into him. I don't have to quit walking into him. I can walk into him as many times as I want. We need to... Let's get the old trap back. The old... The cool trap. Oh, whoops. Wait, no, I don't even remember how to get up. Do I have to go the weird way around? Maybe. Yeah, I do, don't I? Well, we're gonna teleport up. Probably crashed through the game. Hey, it didn't crash. Lots of times it crashes whenever I have to go to title screen. Well, not crash. The executable file starts thinking much harder than I think it should need to think about something like the title screen. Alright, well, let us try that again. Oh wow, yeah, that got me. Well, that was smart. Well, at least it exploded on him. Alright, so that's that bug. What a big bug. This one's called a roach keeper. Grizzled older roach tender weighted with a lasso of heavy chain. "69 out of 100 bugs killed." Pretty tough for an enemy. Yeah, for sure. You know, but he's what you would think of as like, you know, like, not even like, Ah! Not like a mini boss, but like whatever is better than that, you know, like a lieutenant sort of character, you know. We'll expect to see whenever there's an arena for this place, we'll expect one of him to show up, right? Where all the other minor enemies are showing up, we'll expect one of him to show up to be like the capstone there with a couple more ads. But yeah, pretty tough indeed. But this is the furthest level that we've got, or zone that we've accessed so far, right? Because this is one that can't be accessed without all of our movement tech that we've gotten thus far, even. And then we get a bunch of money, which only makes it worse when we die. No, it'll be fine. Money is meaningless. You have it or you don't. And Hornet has a lot right now, and maybe someday she won't. Anyway, I think we just gotta walk through the muck here. Alright, so I'm gonna... Yeah, we got the map. That's everything on the left, so that's good news. And I get popped. I didn't even see him there. Very clever indeed. Campaign victory achieved. Nice. Took Shakan off my tongue. Receipt. So if they take my Emperor's seat, I lose. I should have thought of that before I declared myself Emperor. But yeah, now we'll definitely have to go to the south. You lose access to the cool stuff. Well, I've got to have my fancy units. Oh, right. There's two of them. Oh, my goodness. Man, they're a lot better at fighting than I am, huh? Man. But I don't think I can beat one of those roach things in like a fair fight. I need to start learning. Oh wait. I didn't hit the thing. Well, that's good. I don't know what that'll do, but maybe something. Okay, so that didn't work at all. Okay. I don't know why I thought be more aggressive and kill them will work. It doesn't. Oh, that lets you climb up here, which is good because we've already taken a couple of hits and now we need to move back here. And how annoying to have a room where you heal that also is a room where you take damage. Whoops. Whatever. It doesn't matter. All that happens if we don't get back, which we won't, is that we'll lose our money, which was lost to us the minute we picked it up anyway. It never belonged to us. You never had me, you never had your car. Wow. Oh, man. Well, we picked it up. This area is rough. I don't get the enemies. So it's like they jump at you and that does damage, and then they shake you around a little bit. I just don't. They're so close to the ground. I don't see like when they're about to do it, and if I don't know an enemy's gonna do an attack, I certainly can't dodge it. So I'm like they're just like hitting them, and then they jump me all of a sudden. And I would have thought that I had them like stun locked. Because it looked like they weren't doing anything, right? And then all of a sudden they just jump on me. Okay, so we have to fight these creepy things down there underneath this. It just seems like a really, really hard fight. Okay, now they get up. Like, that was so fast. That was so fast. Like, what? Like, do they have to back up before they do the pounce? Yeah, they have to do. They have to back up before they do the pounce, which is why. That's why I thought they were stun locked, is because they were actually preparing the attack, and that was their preparing the attack animation. Well, that makes sense. At least now I know how to kill them. Oh wow, yeah, that was a dumb hit to just give away. So this is just a way for you to be above the guys on the ground that are annoying to kill. And here's another one. Oh wow, that was not as much of a back away as I expected. Well, that went very poorly. We wasted the heal, but at least we lived a little while. Can we hit him from beneath here? Yeah, we can. Good. Come on, buddy. Come over here. I need to get some free hits. Otherwise, I have to platform, and one hit will mean that I lose. Please come let me hit you. Alright, he's not taking the bait. Even though I asked, like, super nicely. Alright, so you're supposed to do the platforming properly. And those things on the ground are your punishment for failure, not an obstacle to overcome. Also, yeah, we got away with it. We are healed. Ah, man. I'm like, run away from him. Alright, we have opened a door to somewhere. Please be something cool. A shard bundle. A secret wall is good. Oh. This is so far from a bench. Oh, it's a whole new place. Okay. I really thought that this was gonna, like, go up here. But now I'm thinking maybe... maybe this is the way that it goes up and around. Ah. Oh no, that's bad. It's like they sort of looked like they were going to explode when they popped in. They were. Ah, and they chain reaction too. That could be handy for later. Plenty of those big puffball traps. Oh, they fall down and you get infected. That's bad. Oh, really? Well, this exploring session's gonna get cut short pretty soon, because not only are we almost toasted, but even now, but even now, we have one. Oh no! I thought they were fleas. It knocked me down. It's so far away. We're not going back. We'll go some other time. That's so far away. And everything about getting there sucks. Anyway, we're not gonna go back. We're gonna do something else when we play again. Maybe go down this way. Maybe look over in this direction. But forget that place. We'll go there. We'll go there later. I guess we are gonna have to find a way out of here. We'll try to do that first. We'll try to go down in this direction and see if there's some way to get us out. Because I don't want the first thing that I have whenever I play Silksong tomorrow, or the next day, but probably tomorrow, to be that I remember that I have to deal with this nonsense. In order to go and do something that I want to do, I have to be here. Alright, so that's the up one, and you can't go up it. And this is the down one, and it gives us... Oh, that's fun. Increases damage taken, but also increases damage dealt by the needle. So there's your I'm a glass cannon ability. Alright, so we don't get out this way. And I guess it's just the long walk. It's not that far to get back. Hey Scott, please. You said I thought I was going to keep playing Jumping Trash. Yeah. Well, I've been playing a session a week. That's sort of like keeping playing it. It's fairly unlikely that I'm gonna play Geometry Dash after working for 10 hours again. I don't think we're gonna do that. I'm not that engaged with the game. Big clip tip? I have not. In our session last week on Sunday, we got up to 81%. We did that twice. So, hopeful we'll be able to string it all together pretty soon. The first, half of it sometimes looks like I know what I'm doing, and then, the rest of the time, not so much. But yeah, we've been doing, a thing every Sunday, not a set time or whatever, but, yeah, and just doing, some requests every now and there in between the other stuff. It's been a lot of fun. Because, with my hands and stuff, I can't play too much of it. Alright, well... That was awful. What a terrible zone. I mean, it's really well made. It's super interesting. It's very dynamic. But wow, what a miserable time. I mean, yikes. Alright, I guess we'll go to Shellwood next time. We got there and there to check out, and then this thing. Which we still have to find 4 more of those heart things. And we only have to get, 6 more of these roach hunting things for those dudes. And, we're not going to expect too cool of a reward, but now that we know how to kill them better, it won't take very much doing, right? We'll just do that the next time that we run around in there. And then we have to remember where those guys live, which is there or something. There, maybe? I don't know. We'll have to remember where they live. But it is midnight 20 here, and it is about time for me to call it a night. Sam, you say I might be ahead of you? Perhaps. You know, I went in a direction, and there was rather more in that direction than I thought. I was pretty surprised. But we'll play again tomorrow, but probably not like all day long. I got like some Total War 3 Kingdoms stuff. We're doing at least, you know, 3 or 4 hours of that. It'll probably end up being 7. It's hard to say, you know, but we're gonna be doing a chunk of that probably in the morning, and then I'm sure we'll fit this in here somewhere, and then I want to play something new besides this next week. I just haven't selected the game yet, but I've got some ideas for it and some recommendations and stuff that are on deck. And then of course there's always wheat, and you know, my ambition to live 1,000 days in Minecraft. I mean, it's not really what it's all about, but when you get to day like 740 in hardcore, you start thinking 1,000 would be good. But anyway, that's all I've got for you tonight. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Really hope you've enjoyed. I can keep on playing for like 2 more hours, but I get so loud, especially when I finally get to play video games after a long day of work. And it's not how it's done. I have to go to sleep so I can wake up in the morning and be loud at a decent hour. But anyway, good night, everybody. Good night, Scott. Good night, Sam. Good night, Luke. Good night, everybody. If you're watching in the future, I hope the weather's nice. And perhaps I'll see you in another stream or video. And until then, have a good one.